Hello friends, welcome back. Let's solve some simple examples as part of standard results limits. Let's look at this interesting example. Limit x tends to pi by 2. We have to find out the limit of 2 power minus cos x minus 1 divided by x into x minus pi by 2. Now, first once we see x tends to pi by 2, immediately I will write down x tends to pi by 2. For the formula I need x tends to 0, but I have x tends to pi by 2. So I will say x minus pi by 2 equal to y, so that y tends to 0 as x tends to pi by 2. Now let's convert the given problem in terms of y. So it will become limit x tends to pi by 2, as I said, y will tend to 0, 2 power minus cos of x is nothing but equal to pi by 2 plus y. So I can write it as cos of pi by 2 plus y minus 1 divided by x is pi by 2 plus y into x minus pi by 2, that is y. So somehow we have to use the formula x tends to 0, a power x minus 1 by x. Here a is equal to 2 and x is minus of cos of pi by 2 plus y. So let us see what is cos of pi by 2 plus y. So the next step will be equal to limit of y tends to 0. You know that cos of pi by 2 plus y is minus sin y. So it becomes 2 power sin y. How? Because cos of 90 plus theta is minus sin theta. Cos is negative in second quadrant, but since it is 90 degrees, it will become sin. So it becomes 2 power sin y minus 1 divided by y pi by 2 plus y into y. So seems to be we are coming into one shape. Let us see now whether we can apply the formula. What we will do now, we will try to separate the limits. We will say the first one as 2 power sin y minus 1, 2 power sin y minus 1. Let me just write it properly. Okay, there you go. Limit of y tends to 0, 2 power sin y minus 1. Now what is the formula? The formula says a power x minus 1 by x. What is the value of x here? The value of x is sin y. So I should have a sin y so that I can convert this whole expression into, I can convert that into log of a to the base e, or nothing but log 2 to base e. Okay. Now sin y is not present. We have placed it because we want to convert that, simplify that. So I should nullify that by again multiplying with sin y. And I have one y with me. Not only that, I have also 1 by pi by 2 plus y. Now we can take individual limits and we can simplify now. So we can say limit of y tends to 0, 2 power sin y minus 1 divided by sin y into limit of y tends to 0, sin y divided by y into limit of y tends to 0, 1 by pi by 2 plus y. So next step will be, let's go to the next step. The next step will be, so we know this blue box equal to 1, this is also equal to 1 because that's exactly the standard result. So this is 1, this is not equal to 1, that is equal to log 2 base e, because the formula is a power x minus 1 by x is log a to base e. The second one is 1, we know obviously, and when I substitute y equal to 0, I get 1 by pi by 2. So that simplifies to 2 by pi into log of 2 to the base e. So let us see how we have solved this. Let me just try to summarize in couple of steps. Okay, we have been asked to find out 2 power minus cos x minus 1 by x into x minus pi by 2. The formula holds x tends to 0, we have x tends to pi by 2. So my first reaction will be to take a variable y such that y tends to 0. For that, y should be equal to x minus pi by 2. So once I have taken y equal to x minus pi by 2, I have transformed the given problem into y's. Now I see that I get 2 to the power of sin y minus 1, but I don't have sin y to convert that expression into a formula standard result. By leveraging the standard result, I can say that is log 2. I don't have it. So I have to divide by it and I have to multiply with it so that I don't modify the value. Now you can separate them one after other. The first one will give you log 2 to base e, the second one will yield to value 1, and the third one, when you substitute y equal to 0, we will get 2 by pi log 2 to the base e. Let's solve one more simple example. Let us look at this one. We have been asked to find out the limit of x into e power x minus 1 by 1 minus cos x as x tends to 0. Now I know the formula I have to use is x tends to 0 e power x minus 1 by x equal to 1. So I see part of the formula, I see e power x minus 1, but I don't have divided by x. So let me just try to manipulate this so that we can use the standard result. So I will say this is equal to e power x minus 1 divided by x, so that I can say this as limit x tends to 0 equal to 1. Now when I am dividing, I should also multiply, so that is taken care. What else I am left with? I already have with me x by 1 minus cos x, so I will write them as it is. Let's go to the next step. The next step will be limit of x tends to 0 e power x minus 1 divided by x into limit of x tends to 0 x square by 1 minus cos x. Now the next step will be, the first one we know is nothing but equal to 1. So this box is equal to 1. When it is a, it is log a to base e, but when a becomes e, log e to e is 1. So we will have limit of x tends to 0, I will have 1 by 1 minus cos x by x square. Now let's try to simplify this. We will say limit of x tends to 0, I will have 1 by 1 minus cos x is 2 into sin x by 2 into sin x by 2, and I need to have 1 x by 2 here and 1 x by 2 so that I can make them as 1. But if I do that, I should also multiply with 1 by 2 and 1 by 2 here. So that becomes, let's simplify that, that becomes limit x tends to 0, I will have 1 by 2 into, now sin x by 2 by x by 2, sin x by 2 by x by 2, they will become 1. So we can actually write them separately. First let's take remaining values. So I will say 2 into 1 by 2, 2 into 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 into limit of x tends to 0 1 by sin x by 2 by x by 2 into the same limit of x tends to 0 one more time 1 by sin x by 2 by x by 2. Now this is pretty straightforward now. So which is equal to 2 will cancel, 1 by 1 by 2 is 2 and this whole thing is 1. The next one is also 1. So the answer will be equal to 2. So how we have solved that? We have seen that the given problem is having part of the formula, it's in the part of e power x minus 1 divided by x as x tends to 0 limit equal to 1. We have part of it, so we just try to complete it. When we try to complete, if you are dividing, if you are adding something, then you should also take care that you are nullifying it. So we have divided and we also multiplied. Now whatever is left out is in the form of straightforward simple problem. Limit x tends to 1 minus cos x by x square, which you know already is 1 by 2, but 1 by 1 by 2 is equal to 2. So in this way we can solve some simple examples. I'll catch you again in the next session. Thanks for your time. Bye for now.